Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with Henry. And we're drinking Southern Tier Uber Son. Uber. You speak German?
No.
I think
I speak English, and I do it very well.
Uber means...
Like big,
yeah.
super,
Of high quality or...
better,
yeah.
maybe.
Summer wheat beer. Imperial summer wheat beer.
Okay.
8% ABV, 2-row pale malt, wheat malt, Centennial hops and... Oh, kettle hop Centennial and dry hop the Centennial. It says serve in your favorite pub glass. Oh, they have a tulip glass on the label.
It also says 40 degrees on that glass.
Oh, there's a... See the yeast on the bottom?
Oh, yeah. So we probably shouldn't mash it up too much, right?
You just...
Unless you want to. Okay. You know, there's an ongoing debate about yeast. Do you want the yeast in your beer, or do you want to leave it in the bottle? Some beers, it seems like putting them all together and getting it in the glass improves the experience, but in other beers, not so much. Sometimes it's better to leave it behind. Where do you feel yourself on that spectrum? Let us know in the comments section.
I'm going to shortchange you on.
You did. I've been ripped off by Chad. This is cute. Okay. Thanks. Oh.
It's hard to... It's a 22-ounce bottle. We got to get 11 ounces each.
Right.
So it's hard
Got to get some metric glasses.
So
So look at this. This is attractive.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of see it's
Peach color.
very hazy.
Apricot-y.
Yeah, the color's apricot. The carbonation is gentle enough, but there's definitely
There's some
some
action
to it.
going on there.
Right.
I don't see any, floaties in here though.
Right.
They might still.
Well, the yeast was more of a haze, and you pre-mixed it, so it seems to have worked its way in rather effectively.
Smells like a summer beer though.
It's very hoppy.
That citrusy. Yeah.
Well, this smells good.
Yeah, it does. It does smell really good.
It smells hoppy like an American IPA, but it also has wheat undertones.
And there's a touch of like, almost like a butterscotch kind of thing from the booze. It smells really inviting though.
There is a little bit of an undercurrent there that is reminiscent of candy. Maybe a little diacetyl or something in there.
Alright, let's dive in. Cheers.
Cheers, Chad and the viewer.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Well, as always, Southern Tier does a great job of masking the alcohol. Because it drinks like a normal summer beer.
That's it's refreshing. It's extremely hoppy for a weedy sort of beer like this, but it's amazingly refreshing, and I can see how calling it sun. I mean, it's a sunny beer on my palate. It's bright in flavor.
Yeah.
This is interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Imperial Whites. I've had like the Sam
Is this
Adams.
a white?
Well, I mean,
It's just a wheat, right?
It's an Imperial. As white as far as the color, at least. Like
Right.
Sam Adams makes an Imperial White, and like the Weyerbacher 14 is an Imperial White.
Okay.
I mean, you can call them a wheat wine, whatever you want to call it. But
Okay.
I find that those beers tend to be very syrupy and rich.
Yeah,
This
they're
has
very
that
flavored.
Yeah.
This actually tastes like beer, whereas when I think white, I'm thinking about a Hogarten or even the Omegang White, where it's very, very spiced.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. Whereas the primary flavor here is hops to me. It's hops with a wheat backbone, but it's a crisp and refreshing beer with the back bitterness of the hop on the tongue. You taste the booze sort of oozing forth from that, and this is quite a mouth experience.
Yeah, it's not quite as crisp as I would prefer for a wheat beer. You're getting that rich, malty, syrupy kind of quality to it, but it's not overdone. Okay. It's very drinkable. Because I kind of like my beers more on the crisp side, unless they're like a stout.
Well, this is crisp to me. No, this is just right. It's refreshing. This is the maximum amount of freshness or refreshing quality for the level of hops that it is. It's a sort of maxima between the two. Whereas everything that was wrong with that Magic Hat that we reviewed the other day, and I talked about how if you were going to have wheat and hops together like that, this is what it should have been.
Yeah, or
this is good.
Or the Hop Sun, which is the 4.9% version of this, which I like. I liked a little bit more than this. I gave that an 8. I'd probably go 7 for this one.
Okay. I have not had that, so I don't have the frame of reference. But I'm liking this.
Yeah, I like that citrusy. The hopness is giving it a citrus. It's like that's the real deal. It's not like Bud Light Lime that's got lime flavoring in it. This is the real deal. So
it's more of a grapefruity citrus, and I'm not normally a fan of a grapefruity hop, but the wheat just it forms a happy union with that flavor, and it's pleasing to me.
Yeah.
This beer is a 7. I'm tempted to give it an 8. But for a summer beer, for a beer that might be, when I think of a summer beer, I want something a little bit more sessionable than this.
Yeah, me too.
And the hop level, I think, with extended drinking, would get obnoxious. The higher alcohol content, not so much of a drag. I mean, it's not that much higher, right? What's the ABV on this guy?
8.
8, yeah. So it could catch up.
Yeah.
But
it's like drinking an IPA.
Yeah. So for that, I mean,
8% is barely even an Imperial. But that's kind of like the threshold between normal and...
Okay. Well, for this beer, I'm going to give it a 7. I mean, it's more than a 7, but it's not quite an 8. It's definitely enjoyable. I would recommend it, but I don't think that I would get this for myself. I wouldn't buy it in any more quantity than just this amount here. And if I did, it would just be for some novelty.
Oh, we gotta say hi to the guys at Southern Tier. Josh, Paul, Doug, Sean, Ernie. Thanks for making such good beer. They actually retired this one.
Okay.
But I like it, so maybe they'll bring it back.
Well,
just
guys, you did a good job, and way to show up Magic Hat. Those clowns at Magic Hat could learn a lot from drinking your beer.
We'll have to see how they do with the Interbrew softball league. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.